Hey guys, welcome back. Um, I mentioned this yesterday, and I'm gonna try. I wonder how long you have to shake it to. I don't know how this is gonna work because I have to keep looking down, but I have my tweets here. I thought it might be fun. It might not be to go through them. They're all terrible. Oops. No. Yeah, this might be a terrible idea. Wow, look at these graphics. She's terrifying. They released a new trailer for Sonic, but the Sonic movie, and people are like, well, Sonic looks better, but movie still looks pretty bad. So I'll still watch it, but okay, let's go through some tweets while I have a chance here. I mentioned this one before, but we built the city on rock and roll. I wanted to do something with that, like if you're a civil engineer, I have some advice for you. Build something on more sturdy ground than rock and roll. I don't know. That's a bad one. Here's another terrible one. It's when I didn't know how to do this, but it's like when life hands you chutes and ladders, choose the ladder. I don't know how to. It's like in a game of shoots and ladders, choose the ladder. So it's like DD, ladder DD, and ladder LATER. It's a little pun there, but it doesn't really work. I noticed there was a game based on the movie War Games. This one you wouldn't get unless you'd seen the movie, but they should make the game. They should say somewhere in the game the only way to win is not to play. There's a joke there somewhere, but I don't know. Oh, is this the one where you drive the car? Oh no. This was a bad idea. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stream later, but I don't have my notes now and I'm going blank. I don't know what to talk about. I guess when you stream, you're supposed to talk to people, like in the chat. That's what I see people do. They're like, "What's the chat talking about?" And then they'll talk about the game a little bit, and they'll be like, "Hey, Greg, how are you doing?" But when I stream, nobody's gonna watch, so I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. There's a thing over here that's like a boosty thing. This one that I kind of liked, but I felt bad about. I would never feel comfortable posting it. It's really short and stupid. It's like sometimes I think maybe I should kill myself. What's the worst that can happen? But yeah, it's not. I don't know. It's not good to joke about that kind of thing. But I just thought that was funny. I wrote down Halloween. That's a great joke. I had a dumb joke about being a millennial Jet fan who measures his life in Patriot dynasties. I didn't know how to make that a tweet. I thought that was kind of funny. Like, I graduated high school during the second Patriots dynasty, It's stupid. I'll never post that one. Oh, here's one I kind of wanted to figure out how to do. There's a guy in the NBA. His name is Taco Falls. Or Taco Fall. I was trying to think of a joke for that. So it's like, I wrote a 2-word elegy. It's Taco Falls, but I never thought that was funny enough. A 2-word basketball inspired or Celtics inspired poem, elegy, sad poem. The scariest thing about Halloween were the friends we made along the way. I don't know, some of these could work. Maybe I shouldn't say them. Why was 6 afraid of 7? So dumb. Oops. That wasn't my fault. That's so sad. When he dies, he yells Sonic. He's like, Sonic, I miss you. I'll miss you when I'm gone. Sonic, I'm dead. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because numbers live in a dystopian world where their worth is based on their distance from 0. So stupid. Or like their economic status is based on their level. Oh, I don't know. I didn't know how to say that, so. Sometimes on... I say sometimes a lot to start... I don't know why. To start my jokes. Sometimes on warm summer nights, I like to go in the backyard and look at the vast, amazing canvas that the stars paint and think to myself, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? That is so stupid. I couldn't even say that one. I want to make a joke about how songwriters, like if you're a songwriter and you find yourself naming the days of the week, you should probably take a break and try to think of something else, because that's like that's my least favorite thing in songs for some reason. Whenever the song they start naming like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I love you or whatever, I'm like, really? Don't do that. I probably mentioned that before. The worst one is the Black Eyed Peas, where they're like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's like, it didn't even work to name all the days of the week, so they had to do Saturday twice. It's like, come on. I imagine they explain that by saying something like, I've died here like 3 times. Well, you party twice on Saturday. Okay, great explanation. Oops. Uh-oh. I'm self-conscious about my overbite. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. So whenever I am talking and I get self-conscious, I'll do like this thing. I feel like my top lip sticks out too far. I'm self-conscious about that. How do I do this? Oh. I still have a bunch more. My friend told me a funny joke. Too bad his parents died. What is that? That doesn't make sense. I'm so embarrassed to read these. Am I dead? But I had rings. Okay, throwing the jets in this level doesn't make sense. I guess he is kind of like in a jet. But it's like you're overusing the jet motif here. Okay, let me do a couple more. That went by quick. I was trying to figure out a joke for SAT score. Because it's like SAT scores, like I don't know, like I got a really good SAT score because I'm good at sitting. I don't know. I could never figure that one out. Okay, one more. I'm got too many. 7 Breadly Sins. Is there a joke there? I don't know. I wanted to do a joke about. I've always liked this idea. There's a game in. There's a card game called Hearts. I'm sure a lot of people. I really like that game. I'm sure a lot of people know about it. The point of the game is you play with 4 people, and every round ends, and when the round ends, you count how many hearts you have, and then you add those up, and you don't want the hearts. So if you have 5 hearts in your hand, you get 5 points, and then it's like whoever gets 50 points first loses, and then whoever has the least amount of points wins. But there's a thing in Hearts called Shooting the Moon, which is when you get all the hearts, but it's a good thing, and the other people... So the most hearts you can get is 13, I think. So if you get 13 hearts, then everybody else gets 13 points and you get 0. Wanted to do a joke about that. That's a long setup for a joke, which is like... I feel like sometimes I'm shooting the moon in my life, which is like just doing everything wrong and hoping it just turns out good by accident. And I almost did a political tweet about that with Donald Trump, like, he plays politics like Hearts, but it's not funny. When you do a political joke, you have to be funny enough to make a joke like that, and it just wasn't funny enough. Like, he plays politics like Hearts, where he does everything wrong and hopes it turns out good in the end. It's kind of funny, but it's not good enough. I still have a lot more. Should I do it again? I still have like 10 more. Wow, I have so many. I don't know. Here's one more. Well, I wanted to do 10,000 hours. I wanted to do a joke about 10,000 hours. Like, that's when you master something, but like, why do I still bite my tongue when I chew? Okay. Okay. I didn't realize I had that many, so I didn't think it would take 15 minutes. Hopefully that wasn't terrible. It's kind of fun. See you tomorrow. Bye.